Yo, what's going on, guys? This is your boy BLS, and I'm bringing you another Ask BLS. It's a Q&A series that I have, and this time we did something a little bit different. We did would you rather questions instead of just asking random questions. So all these questions are would you rather. I'm really concerned about a few of you about the questions you ask. Maybe you need like therapy, or maybe some type of treatment. I don't really know, but there were some questions down here that really were disturbing. I got all the questions you could have asked me. You had to ask me these, and I'll be slideshowing them right now as I'm talking. And I was just like, really? You want to know? You want to know these questions? Like, come on now. There's some disturbing questions in there, and I literally cropped them out and did whatever, and I literally put them in a folder saying gay questions. Like, I didn't really know. I wasn't going to answer those, but I actually did get a lot of actually really good questions, so let's start off with the first one. First one is from IGA Raz, and he says, would you rather hit a cross-map 1080 suicide shot on carrier or a 6-man on-screen on standoff? And I'd probably say the 1080 suicide shot across carrier, because a suicide across carrier, that's pretty big. In 1080, like, that's almost impossible, to be honest. Like, across the map, suicide, almost impossible. So I'd rather take that clip. Next question is from Kudo, and I don't know if I pronounced your name right, but I have a lot of questions like these. And it says, would you rather get into FaZe or win $500,000? And that's a no-brainer. I'd rather be in FaZe. Like, that's not that much money. Like, I'd rather be in FaZe than take that much. Next question is from Togs Magic, and he said, would you rather join FaZe but have to sell all your gaming stuff or keep going as you are? Well, I'd rather join FaZe because then I would just get all new equipment. Like, the only thing that I really would want to keep is probably my headset. Everything else I can replace, so yeah, I'd rather join FaZe and have to sell my gaming equipment for sure. Alright, next question is from Chris, and he asked, would you rather join FaZe or join Optic if they were offered you to restart the sniping team again? And that is a really good question. I like that question, Chris. But let me think about this. Okay, that's how long I had to think about it. I would join FaZe. Obviously, for the one reason. One thing is, I have been a leader of clans before, and I can tell you, starting it and keeping it is unimaginable. People wonder why Seabass, Temper, and Banks rarely upload. It's because being a leader is a huge role, and I would never be, like, I would not be able to do the same things that I'm doing now with my YouTube channel. So I'd rather join FaZe than restart Optic sniping team for sure. Alright, here's another one of these questions, and these are kind of funny because I just have a different mindset on this, so here we go. It's from VK Smokes, and he says, would you rather be a millionaire or be in FaZe? Well, being a millionaire, like, I just went technical into this, but being a millionaire only means like just like less than 2 million, okay? And honestly, I would rather be in FaZe than be a millionaire. There's a lot behind it, but there's no reason like to choose a dream over money when you can't live off of the money you're receiving for the rest of your life. I hope that makes sense. I'll explain more because there's more questions. Alright, next question is from Exclusive Emoji, and he said, would you rather dangle your nutsack in a bear trap or stick a needle underneath your fingernail? Well, there's two things, okay? You didn't specify sticking the fingernail, like the needle under your fingernail and jabbing it into a wall. And you didn't specify that the bear trap would go off when you dangle your nutsack over it, because you actually have to touch the bear trap for it to go off, right? Right. So either one, it doesn't seem bad. Like, I can put like a needle. I don't have really a needle, but like it's just like putting like a tiny needle under there, not jamming it in. If that's what you're talking about, is putting a needle in your nail and jamming it in, or dangling my nutsack over a bear trap. Honestly, I'd rather dangle my nutsack over a bear trap, because you actually have to touch the bear trap for it to go off. It's not going to go off because it feels that there's something right there. So I'd rather dangle it over there, and I would just put my hands on the bear trap so that if anything happens, my hands are going to take it instead of my, yeah. Next question. Okay, next question is from Jerry, and he said, would you rather eat a bag of hair or stand on a platform of nails? I'd rather stand on a platform of nails, because you didn't specify if I was going to be barefoot or not. So I would just get some good shoes, some good sturdy shoes, probably some boots, and just stand on those nails, because eating hair is nasty. Like, if you get one thing of hair in your mouth, you're just like, the whole time you're like. Now imagine a whole bag of hair, like it's just like infested, and that's nasty. Next question is, would you rather be in phase for 1 year or soar for as long as you want? Be in phase for 1 year, okay? Being in phase for 1 year, obviously, like, they're not gonna be like, you're recruited this day, and this day next year you're gonna be kicked. Like, they're not gonna do that. But I would rather be in phase for 1 year, because obviously you can join soar whenever you want if you're gonna be in phase. So yeah, phase in 1 year. Alright, Dime Beats asks, would you rather wax your pubic hair or cut your balls off with a butter knife? That's a no-brainer. Why would you want to cut your balls off with a butter knife? Waxing hair, I mean, it hurts, but it's not going to scar you for life like cutting your nuts off with a butter knife. So I'd rather wax my pube hair, for sure. No-brainer. And see, a lot of you guys weren't super specific on these, because, like, listen to how my mindset works. I'm just like a little sarcastic, like, asshole when it comes to this, okay? This is from B Water, and he said, would you rather never play video games ever again or skydive without a parachute? Well, I've actually seen people skydive without a parachute. Let me tell you this, okay? They jump out of the plane with a parachute, okay? They're flying in the air, Their buddy that jumped out with them has a parachute. They finally lock on to each other, then their buddy flips the parachute. So yeah, that's how I thought. Like, I would rather skydive without a parachute than latch onto my buddy than have him do the parachute. That's just what came to my mind the first time I read that. Alright, now here is where the money thing comes into it, okay? Nemesis Locke says, would you rather win the lottery or join FaZe? And my thing on that is, if it's going to be enough money for me to never have to work for the rest of my life, or maybe have my kids never work for the rest of my life, like, I'm saying, like, 3 million you could probably live off of, because after interest you could probably get like 150,000 a year, and that's easily a good amount to live off of. But like, if it's like 1 or 2 million, like, you can spend that in a lifetime. And when you're like 60, you're going to be screwed because you haven't been making money. So, this question is kind of difficult. I'd say if it was a large amount of money, like I'd say over 5 million, yeah, I would probably take the money. But if it wasn't more than 3 million, I would probably join FaZe. But like, you got to think, you probably think you're stupid. But I'm thinking as a long term, alright. If it was going to be like a lot of money, like I'm talking a lot of money, like there's someone in my town that won like 60 million or something like that, I don't know, could have been more, but that's a lot of money. I would take the money over joining FaZe, because then I can just do whatever I want. I can be happy making YouTube videos, and I would just be at home, and I would be making, like, I wouldn't have to work. I'd be drawing interest off of like all the money I made. If it's a lower amount of money to where I can't work for the rest of my life, like, and I can't support myself with that money, then I would join FaZe. Plain and simple like that. That is just the BLS mindset right there. Skimsy asks, would you rather join Ruse or Jade? Suicide's not an option. Well, honestly, I don't know who either one of them are, so I'll let you pick that one, because I don't know either one of them. I've heard of Jade, but yeah, I don't watch either one of them, so you can pick that one for me. Would you rather stop drinking Gamma forever and be in FaZe, or drink Gamma and never be in FaZe? Well, Gamma's not that. I mean, like, Gamma's good, but I can drink like water. So I would rather, like, I would give Gamma up to be in FaZe easy. I would just, all this Gamma right here, I'd give you guys all this Gamma away if it meant being in FaZe. Like I got so much Gamma. Yeah, I'd give all this Gamma away if they were like, yo, you got to give all your Gamma away and never drink Gamma again, and you can be in FaZe. I'd do it. I'd do it for sure. Would you rather live without peanut butter toast or live without Xbox? That's a good question. I'm gonna tell you this: there's so much more food that I can snack on than peanut butter toast. And peanut butter toast eventually will get old, just like Xbox will. Shout out to Cody Vinance for messaging me on Kick. You know, he does vlogs. His stuff will be down in the description. Make sure you go check him out. I would choose Xbox. I would choose living without peanut butter toast because, you know, I can obviously eat. There's a lot of other foods that I used to eat before, like Pop-Tarts, cereal. I can bring up a bag of chips. I can go out and get something. There's a lot more food, but you can't, like, I would not go to PS3. Like, if there was no Xbox, I would just be screwed. I'd go PC, honestly. But, yeah, I would rather live without peanut butter toast, period. And the last question is from Hydro, and he asked, would you rather have me or Colmat clear out for you, or a King nerd? Well, Hydro, sorry to burst your bubble, but Colmat is my boy. So, Colmat first, then you, and Colmat doesn't like King kids clearing out for me, so just you two, okay? Shout out to Kilo, he clears out for me too. So, Colmat, then you and Kilo. Colmat's number one. Get that straight. Colmat is number one. Clear out for BLS. Period. Well, thank you guys for watching. This has been. It was actually a really good one. Okay, I had good questions in there, and I enjoyed answering them. And I thought that Would You Rather would be a good idea. I can do something else next time for the Ask BLS. But yeah, guys, make sure you follow me on Twitter because that is where I ask for the questions. I don't really ask for them on YouTube. And that's where you can ask the questions. So make sure you go follow me on Twitter. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like and a comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'm approaching that 9K mark. Okay, I'm creeping up on it. But yeah, make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter down in the description. Coded Vengeance is also down there, so make sure you go and follow him. He's been doing vlogs, which you guys like my vlogs. And I'm actually going to visit him. Not really just go specifically just to visit him, but I'm going down to Texas. I'm also meeting Esley and Asithian, and I'm also going to meet him down in Texas while I'm there, and I'll be vlogging, doing all that. So yeah, make sure you go check out Matt. He does daily vlogs. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. This has been your boy BLS. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I like doing these. All right, so we can start doing these. You know, probably once or twice every 2 weeks. So yeah, this has been your boy BLS. Make sure you follow me on Twitter so you can ask me questions. That's the most important thing. Thank you guys for watching. This is your boy BLS. I love all you guys. Peace out.